Welcome back. So far we have actually completed these things, right? And here if I go, you can see we have actually we can fetch here everything. So let me okay, I actually want to comment on this. All right, so here you can see we have all the data. Now in this video I will show you how you can actually update data. Okay, I'm going to actually use here a table. So I'm going to say here table tr, or I can actually say here table head, head, and here I need the body. I want to show them inside row, so I'll actually create column also for the heading. So I'll say th, okay, column, and the first column name, let's say id, and I need another th. So the second column name is name. I want to actually create here one more column, and that is email. I want to go here and I will say id. And in tr actually I have to mention all of them step by step. So I will go here and I need another tr. Okay, I have to actually keep all of them in a tr. I forgot to mention. So cut it, paste it, and here also I need to add them inside td. So yeah, td, and I have to cut it from here, paste, I don't need it, go here, cut. I want to create one more td, paste, copy, paste. I need this column, paste. Now if I want to show them, so how they will look like, refresh, yeah, like a table. So okay, so the problem with I mean id, name and email, right? So I can actually use this for each here, sorry, the body, and end the for each here after t body. Okay, if I refresh, now it will look like same. Okay, id, name and email, and here I want to add one more column, and that is action. So I will say action, and here I want to say update, or let's say view. At first I want to actually view the information. So view info, view details. If I refresh, and here you can see view details. So I'll actually use here a link, and that is anchor link, and here I will say view details. Okay, and here actually I have to give a route. So I'll go here and I will create a route, that is route : get, and the route will be /test user individually. Okay, so I will say ind, individually. Okay, and here actually I want to give here a name so that I can actually access directly through name. Or don't need to actually do this. I don't want to make it more complex. So this is the URL I have to copy, and I have to go to the here, and I have to actually use it here. So it will actually go here. If I go refresh, and if I click here, it will go to this URL, right? But here you can see nothing because we haven't actually mentioned here anything. So what I have to do, actually I want to return here something. So actually I want to copy all the things, copy and paste, and here I want to actually say here show ind, okay, individually. So I'll copy it and I will go to the controller, and here actually I want to create an how can I say, a function, okay, so that it can actually go to the, okay, here. So I want to create public function. The function name is show individually, and I will actually pass here an ID. So I will say request $ID. I will go here and I will actually pass here an ID. So ID. Here we'll go here and we have to pass here an ID, and the ID will be, we know the ID is what, this user ID, right? So I will say $user ID, test user slash, and then we just have to pass the ID, specific ID. Now let's go to the browser, refresh. If I click here, you can see with the ID. So now it will actually go to the show ID, and here we will actually go to the test controller, and then here you can see show individual ID. And here I'm going to actually say here that, okay, I want to say $users is equal to test user colon get, sorry, here I will say find. I want to actually find through ID, so I will say find $ID, and here I'm going to say get. All right, and now I will actually say that, okay, $users, okay, so what is it will actually okay, so it will actually show me a return view. So I will say return, and I will say view, and it will actually show us new page, and that is update, let's say. So I will actually create a view here, and the view name will be update.blade.php. Yeah, and here it will actually go from where, here, okay, from here, and we have to actually compact it. So I will say compact the users, okay, so users. All right, now it will go here update.blade.php, and here actually want to add a form, and here we know every single time when you use form you have to use @CSRF. Why? Because CSRF token we need to add it every single time, because when the page will be refreshed the token will be changed automatically. So it's needed actually in Laravel, and that is the reason actually we have to give here. All right, so in the form actually I want to give here action and have a method post. Why? Because we know for the server side we need to actually use here post method, because we actually want to add the value in the server side, right? We want to actually update it, right? Okay, so here I want to say here that, okay, I want what, some input fields. So I will say input. So I will actually add 3 input field, ID, name, and email, right? Okay, and then I need a button, and type would be, let's say, button, and so it will be actually submit, right? Yeah, submit button, and name also submit, and value submit, and here type would be text, name would be ID, and the value I will actually add the value, no problem. The value is dollar. We are actually getting accepting here. You can see if I go to the user controller here, you can see we compact the result, right? Specific result. Okay, so we'll actually use it, users, then here ID. All right, and that is for the email, that is for the password, sorry, that is for the email, right? First one is for the name, and this one would be name, this one would be email. Now let's say I want to copy it and I want to paste it here and here also. So now let's go to the browser, and if I refresh, so we don't have to actually use here get, silly mistake. All right, refresh, still we have problem, ID does not exist on the collection instance. I have right here request. Okay, I can actually remove this function, right? Okay, I will remove this function, and I'll actually change the function to show in the web.php, and here I will actually use show. So actually I don't need this URL also, I just need to add this one. Okay, so I'll actually copy it and I will go to the test update here. Okay, not here really, why it is test user, right? Okay, from here actually I'll change it. So yes, I don't need this. All right, okay, I'm getting actually this one. Okay, so I'll actually go to the, here you can see everything is all right. Now I will click here, view details. If I click here view details, it will show like this. So where it will go actually, okay, so I have to change the controller also, I mean from the controller, and here you can see test user, so it will actually go to the what, update, right? Update, so it will actually go to the update compact users. Okay, now let's go back, refresh. If I go here, wait, you can see one, yeah, now I'm getting the ID. So the problem was with the test user, so we don't have to actually pass here test user. Okay, so what, let me explain once again. So I will go to the route, here you can see I have this URL with the ID. So I have set the ID in the test users page anchor tag, anchor link. Okay, here you can see, and I have passed the user ID with it. So I'm getting the user ID in this URL, so it will actually call the class and then the function show. So we'll actually go to the controller, and the controller function is show here, and we know we have a ID here, we have to pass, right? Here you can see ID, so we'll actually receive it, and here I will actually find ID, I mean I will do the query and we'll actually pass the user. So now we'll actually show the user here. So I need a form here, here you can see the form, so we have to actually add here add CSRF token, and then now here you can see I have shown user ID here, name here, email here, so I have to actually remove it from here. Now if I go refresh email, users email. Okay, so I have to actually remove users s from here because I have actually changed it to users to user. All right, now if I refresh once again, it will actually show everything. Here you can see one yamin and gmail.com. Now I have to change it, so I'll say here update, let's say. Go here, refresh. Okay, so we have update button here. Now I'll actually so now I have to give here an action, so I will create a route for this. So I will create here a post route. Why? Because our method is post, right? So I will say post, and then I will say here a route that is test users slash underscore ID, and we have to use here comma and then test user controller colon class. We'll actually target a method and I mean function that is update. Here you can see test user. Okay, so here test users slash update, let's say. Okay, so I'll copy it, update, I'll go here. So this is the action. Actually I want to actually mention the function also. So the function is here, you can see update, so I will actually copy. Oops, once again I have to paste it and I have to copy it. Okay, go, and in the action actually I have to say it like this. So the method is post. All right, everything is done. Now it will actually go here. Now let's check once if it is working perfectly. So we have error here. What is this? Okay, so we have to use here semicolon, refresh. All right, now if I click here update, it will actually go to the URL, right? Okay, now we have to do update. So let's go to the function. So because here we'll actually target this function, update function, so we'll actually go to the controller, and here you can see the update function, and here I want to say that okay, dollar, I want to find the user, so user is equal to test user colon ID dollar, sorry, find, right? Find through dollar ID. So actually I want to change it to ID ID. So Okay. Yeah, all right. And I will say that dollar arrow sign id is equal to dollar request id. All right, now dollar user name is equal to dollar request name. Dollar user email is equal to dollar request email. So this request is from actually the what can I say, this form, right? Okay, so we have here button update, so it will actually come to this function. All right, and from here we'll actually find through the id, because we are actually getting the id from here. You can see test user id. All right, so we'll actually check all of them, and then we'll actually say dollar user save. That's it. And we'll actually show an update message, and that is, I will say return, or I will say return redirect. Okay, redirect back, I'll say with a message. Okay, I'll show here a success message, so I will say CSS success, and here I'm going to say updated successfully, updated successfully. So this is the variable, session variable, and I will go here and I will add a session here, and I will say add I will say here if. Okay, and I will say session. Here I will mention the variable name, and that is what, success, right? Success. I am going to actually end if here at first, and then here I'm going to show it, and that is session success. Now let's go and check if it is working. Go back, refresh, and now let's say I want to update it. Let's say yamin2 update error. Let's go here, and here actually I want to remove it, so I need maybe a id, right? If I say here, let's say 2, yes, I need an id also. So here I'm going to actually pass here an id also, so the id will be dollar user id. I'm going to pass the id also, so I have to actually pass it here slash id, and it will actually get an id here, get an id, and then it will actually search through id. Okay, go back, refresh, and now let's say I want to change it to yamin2 update. Still problem. Okay, I don't know what is the problem. I cannot actually answer it, so I'm going to actually delete it. So here is the database. I'm going to delete it at first, and then I will actually re-add it. Okay, I will migrate it once again. Let's go here, and I actually want to drop the table. Drop. Okay, all right, so the table is dropped. Now if I go here, you can see everything is here, name, email, and password. So I'm going to actually cls, what is it? All right, no problem. Clear, it's not working, I don't know why. All right, so I will say here that php artisan migrate. So migrated successfully, and now I have to actually insert some dummy value. So if I refresh, here you can see test users we have, and actually I want to insert it. So integer id. Okay, I don't want to give here any id. So first of all, let's say I'll get yamin@gmail.com. password 123 created it, let's say, okay, and then I don't know what is this. Okay, so go insert one more, let's say Tanvir, email tanvir at gmail.com, okay, and password 123 here 31, okay, go. Now if I go to the browse, here you can see we have added. Now we will go to the table, right? Okay, here we have request, we find it and save it. Okay, now let's go to the browser and go back. If I refresh, we should oh sorry, we have to actually serve the PHP. So PHP artisan serve, right, and here you can see we have all the information, view details. Yes, now if I say yamin2 update, yes, updated successfully. Okay, so now let's check, refresh, and here you can see yamin2, right? Okay, so we can actually update it successfully also. So yeah, that's it. Here you can see updated at, okay, the time. All right, it's working perfectly. So I hope you understand. So this is how actually you can update it. Okay, thank you so much for watching.